know, it's truly crazy how one sit down conversation with someone can really change the whole trajectory of how you view certain situations in your life. I just had an appointment with my therapist earlier today, and speaking afterwards, I feel more with that reason with myself, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm more in tune with the reality of things and not so much what's inside my head. Lately, I've only been in that mode where I feel like everything is on me. Like that I possess so many negative things, so many negative traits that I feel undeserving, for example, of, my relationship with my girlfriend, the friends that I have, my relationship with God, and just all the opportunities that have reached me this far in my journey. Um, I felt like I was really dragging my emotions into the equation of my relationship with my girlfriend the most. And although she like reassured me, like for instance, um she said to me that she sees qualities in me that she's never really seen as strong in anyone before. And though she gave me that reassurance, though I felt a little bit better afterwards, uh, I guess it kind of stuck with me that uh, I still doubted it. I still doubted what she said, and maybe she was just saying was what she was saying to me was probably just her out of being like nice, or like she didn't want to hurt my feelings. But then today it just struck me that I hadn't been acknowledging my own self-worth, my value, and what I hold near and dear to my heart. And when you let go of those things in the equation of um, knowing your self-worth, knowing um, or sorry, when you let go of those things in the equation of, a relationship or what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do in your life, it can really get in the way. It can really get in the way. And I've learned that. Uh, I know that as long as I can understand that I shouldn't try to figure out how to better myself and think in the future of things when I'm in that negative mode, I think I'll be able to say, okay, in this moment, I know I'm thinking so hard about every single little negative thing that I hold within me. You know, maybe I shouldn't think about how to better myself in this moment. I mean, it only makes sense. Why would you do that? And obviously, right now, thinking about it is it's so much simpler now than how I thought of it before. Like I thought the way to think about things and how to think about it, how to get to that level of thinking, okay, you know, maybe I shouldn't think right now uh this way and about these things. You know, I kind of perceive that way of thinking to be more complicated than it actually is. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk to somebody and debrief about those things in your life, like it really helps you. And I think everybody should be able to do that and should do that at one point in their life. Like really talking to somebody, as much as you may think like, oh, it won't help, like you'd be surprised. But it depends on who you talk to too. Talk to people that are more emotionally mature than you are. Talk to people that uh, are better than you in terms of emotional capacity. Talk to people that who are just mentally mature. Because if you're talking to people who can't, come up to par, or at least are over your uh, mental maturity level, then like you're wasting your time, and you should surround yourself around better people. But life is just like that. You're never gonna find that ideal person, nor will you ever. But it's about how you mesh with people and how you connect with people through those differences. So, you know, though though I know um though I know now that, diving into things, um in that bad, mindset, in that negative mindset isn't ideal at all. I just One thing that'll always kind of stick with me is that I'll never ever believe that I could achieve satisfaction. And I say this because, I will always have this ideal character in my mind of myself, this ideal version of me in my head that I would like to reach, but I don't believe I could ever reach that level. And that's because I'm not perfect, nor could I ever reach that circumstance of being perfect, nor could anybody. The thought of trying as hard as I possibly can is the only factor in the equation that keeps me going. Waking up every single day, I'm like, okay, I'm not perfect, but you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my bloody hardest, because you know what? No one's gonna give it to you. So the only person that could push through and really grasp what you want to achieve is you. No one's gonna hand that shit to you. No one. And that's the thing. My apologies, but yeah, like there's no reason why you should ever feel like you could be satisfied. And that's just my personal opinion. Take me up on that all you want, but look, if you ever feel like you're satisfied in your life, that's the red flag. That's that calling for you to keep going, to keep improving. Because in life, as a person, you should always want to learn, want to better yourself. Like, you can't be so ignorant to say, oh, I already know enough, I already know this, I already know that. Like, yeah, you know a lot, but you could learn more. You could, yeah, you're strong, but you can get stronger. Yeah, yeah, you've discovered this, but why can't you discover more into that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's endless opportunities, endless things to learn. So just limiting yourself is just setting yourself up for failure, because that opportunity comes, that experience that comes where you're expected to know something and you don't. You're gonna be like, damn, I should have studied that, I should have learned that, I should have been in the gym longer, like, you feel me? Like, no, I believe that the only time self-criticism is useful is when you know your strengths at the same time. And that's something my therapist told me. You know, you know, I feel like being hard on yourself is only useful when you know that you possess value, that you have self-worth, and you know that self-worth, and that you have the strength to push through no matter what. To have that balance between those two is essential. Um, with all that being said, I would like to say that now that you need to acknowledge the strong qualities that you possess. Whatever idea of yourself you may have, you have to know that you're not all bad. You are not um you are not secluded, you're not subjected to an epitome of um you know being degraded, being less than, being um unworthy. You're not limited to that. Rather, you have to know that you're in that developmental stage of your life, because with development comes success. So yeah, that was today's video. I just wanted to read a quick Bible verse I stumbled across today. All right, this is Philippians chapter 1, verses 10 to 11. Or my bad, 9 to 10. I should fix that. Anyways, in this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment, that ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye be that ye be sincere and without offense to the day of Christ. So, yeah, just when it says, be more in knowledge and in all judgment, know, like, you have to be reasonable with yourself. You're not all bad, but nor are you all good. You have to kind of meet in the middle and balance those things. Know that whatever in life that comes at you, you are able to face it with that attitude of, yes, I can do this, but how can I get better at it? Or, no, I can't do this, but what will I do to get better at it? Asking yourself the questions, the what's, how's, when's, where's, why, asking yourself those questions sets yourself up to be more emotionally, mentally mature. So keep striving to be a better you. Keep striving to better yourself, and always know that your worth is so much better than you think. So much better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate it if you made it to the end. As always, love you guys. Stay blessed and keep being you. Love you guys. Deuces.